Hello, and welcome to the second edition of the Crabcast. My name is Longboy, and today I'm joined with Spiel or Spielunteria. Yep, I got that right this time. And our special guest for the day, Mixed. How you doing, buddy?
I'm good.
Next is a fellow moderator of the Discord server, so that's why we invited him today.
True.
Yeah, you'll hear him say a bunch of jokes sometimes.
No.
Anyway, today we're talking about the latest update in general and how Crab Champions grew. Because, as you know, some time ago was the third anniversary of Crab Rave and the second anniversary of Crab Champions, because it was announced on April 1st, 2019. And today we're going to cover briefly every single development update since it happened, and go into detail on the latest one, which was released on April Fools. So first off, Longboy, how about you introduce us to the development updates? What are them?
So, development updates are something that Noisestorm started back in November. Yep, November. And he started them because he wanted people on the Discord server and on Steam in general to be more aware of what he's doing. So the first one was released November 1st after some teasing done on the server. You're like, hey, we're doing something special on November 1st. So we were all pretty excited about that. And guess what? The first development update was released on the 1st of November 2020. And here's what it said. By then, Noise was working on weapons such as the blade launcher, orb launcher, and the crossbow. He also introduced elemental damage, which was split into four categories of ice, fire, lightning, and acid. Legendary variants of weapons have some type of elemental damage applied to them, and the water physics and graphics have also been updated. So that's everything he was working on that month. So then we flash forward to the next month, which is on the 1st of December of 2020 for the second one. And here's some things he added there. He added perks, which were passive upgrades found in each of the survival chests. A survival gameplay loop was added, so it makes it so that survival always has an order, which islands play out. So the first island, you'll see standard waves, and then the third one, you'll see challenge islands, which will certainly mix things up a little bit. And it just made it so that, in general, Noisestorm could be more communicative about his progress on the game, because certainly we here at the Discord server were very hungry for information.
You have no idea.
Yeah. Uh, and then I don't know if I want to go through yeah, I think I will. So the third one, just some stuff that were. Oh, the third one I do want to talk about because then he introduced procedural level generation. Yep, you heard me right. Levels could be generated on completely on the game, which means you'll have an instant uh, unique run every time you play the open game, which I thought was really, really cool at the time because, again, Crab Champions is run by a single developer, so it would probably be mean a lot to him if every run was different, which was the goal to keep games in the loop so that you always have something to do. So, unfortunately, around the fifth development update, he kind of deconfirmed them because it wasn't ready and up to his standards that he wanted them to. You know, things were soft locking. It wasn't the flow wasn't right. He couldn't guarantee like the lanes that would be available, just the overall environment. So I don't. Yeah, he kind of told us that on the Discord server. He didn't actually confirm. Did he confirm? I don't think so. I don't
Yeah, no,
think
yeah,
he.
no, he kind of like went back and deconfirmed some of this stuff because apparently it was pretty hard to code some procedural stuff. So he decided that he wanted to have some more handcrafted maps into the game so that it might be easier for him to develop just for now. Maybe he will return to it later, if I'm correct, of course. But for now, he's just staying away from procedural generation because it's really hard to get while coding because you have to consider a lot of factors. What like buildings you want to put, shops, different structures and all that. That goes a lot into making. So that's probably why he backed down for now. So yeah, he kind of deconfirmed them for now at least. And then also something to take away from the fourth development update. Did we get there?
I think I just introduced it, but yeah, you can talk about it.
Okay. So basically, in the fourth development update, there were a lot of lighting improvements. There was a GIF accompanied by the update, which was really cool to look at, especially the sunset. Now, maybe I'll just put the GIF on screen so that the other viewers may see it. Yeah, it was really looking pretty for something that looked like a AAA game, even though it was made by one single dude. Still is super impressive. I'm probably gonna say that a million times, but I don't care. And to keep things more coherent, Noise actually put a shopkeeper in survival to keep things going. Let's say fluently. And this shopkeeper was given a name, which was Tony, and Tony has now reached memetic status on the server. Everyone refers to him like everyone makes memes about them, and it's great. It gets the community together. I even made a meme myself. Anyway, other than that, there was nothing much to talk about except he put a pufferfish enemy, super goofy. Some new weapons. The main takeaway weapon for me in this update was definitely the firework launcher. This thing looked amazing, man. Like every single shot, every single firework you shot was like of a different color, and I think a different shape when they explode. Not only does the damage, it can also be a super pretty thing to look at, especially at night, like how Noise showed. Something.
Don't forget, this is all in one development update, right?
Yes, that's the hype of the development updates. They can all have a single big impact because they always contain a lot of content to talk about. That's also why we decided to make a podcast about it, at least an episode about it.
Yes, sir. And I don't want to move on from this because I don't want to talk. Actually, yes, I do want to talk about the latest development update, which was released
absolutely.
yesterday. So, of course, we can't move on without talking about that. We got first off, there's a GIF, the GIF. Leave feedback in the comments if I messed that up because I'm pretty sure if I did.
I think it's pronounced GIF. Not sure.
Yes. Okay. So the first moving image, okay, is a collection of all of some snippets into previous versions of Craft Champions versus today. So you'll see stuff like the original prototype, which was just some dudes with red skins on them. They weren't crabs, but it just showed that like the mechanics in the game were still being developed like all the way back in 2018. And then the next one, the crab prototype, that's using crabs from Crab Rave. Yep, directly from Crab Rave. So I was really excited to see that because, like, if Crab Champions is similar to Crab Rave, got our Crab Rave crabs, right? Well, that's exactly what he did. But unfortunately, in the reveal edition, he tweaked the crabs because he wanted to make some long-term adjustments to how they look. Because, of course, within a game, you want to like keep stuff looking fresh and looking good. So I think that's why he did that. But I'm not exactly sure. We could ask him in the Discord server if we're interested. So the next thing is the beta. So yes, you might have heard last month that there was a beta coming. So we broke the reactions for how many people wanted to sign up for the beta. Like 5,000 people wanted the beta. Can you believe that?
Oh yeah, can I actually say something about that? Max, can you tell us exactly what happened once we broke 5,000 reactions?
He just deleted the reactions, I guess.
Yeah, for some reason, once the reactions broke 5,100, for some reason it glitched and it just went along with along with like the button to react to it. And Noise actually did notice it, but only a few hours later, and that sucked. But fortunately, he did work on another way to get the beta for users, and that's the mail sign up, which basically, if you go on crabchampions.com/beta, you can actually put your email and see if you have a chance to enter the beta.
Yep.
And that's it.
Just what Spiel said. If you want to sign up for the beta, you can do that right now. We'll probably leave a link below in the description just for everyone else who probably didn't hear that. But yep, you can go sign up for the beta right now. And once it drops, you can get notified for once if you are selected to join the beta. And keep in mind that this is completely free. You don't need to do anything. And he'll just send you a Steam code, and you can play the game until the beta period ends, in which you'll be able to buy the game for early access. How cool is that?
I actually should have told you that. When you obtain the key, you have the game for free, but only until the beta finishes. Then you'll need to buy it, unless you're given a key by someone else.
Uh-huh. And let's
yeah.
talk about some of the other things.
Yeah,
in
exactly.
The development
We
update.
talked about the beta for a bit too long. Now, I actually want to hear from Mixed if he's up to it. Like Mixed, do you have the dev update on your screen?
Yeah.
Can you talk about the new abilities that Noise added?
Grenades.
That's it. Grenades. Done. That's all you need to hear.
Boom.
Grenades. Yeah,
What types of grenades are
literally
there?
boom.
There's fire grenades, there's acid grenades, lightning grenades, ice grenades. Awesome.
And they're all super
Exactly.
cool to see.
Those fire grenades deal rapid damage over time. As mentioned, the acid grenades weaken enemies, so incoming damage is far more lethal. Again, all of these descriptions are defined by the element, which were introduced in a previous development update. As I said, everything just flows together, man. Especially with the development updates, it just makes it so fun to read, and they're always a pleasure to go in and see every first of the month.
In my
Let's see.
opinion, the lightning grenade is the prettiest to look at. Simply because every single bolt of lightning has lighting on itself. Like there's two gifts attached to the lightning grenade. The second one just basically shows you every single bolt that comes from the sky hits the ground, and you can see that every single bolt makes light on its own, and also has reflections on the water. It's just super cool to see. Like, oh my god.
Yo, speaking of which, like if you scroll a little bit down further, the improved water material and caustics, I think I'm pronouncing that correctly.
I think that's how you
Again, leave
pronounce
a
it. Oh
comment
my
if I'm
god,
not.
the water, but wait, yeah,
Yeah,
what
you see what I'm looking at, right?
the water material? Oh my god, it's amazing. It's stunning.
Yeah. Awesome.
I think I saw this image before, but I actually didn't see it like close enough to look at it. It's so pretty.
I know, like, and it's even nighttime too. It's like, it's like that feeling that you get when you go to like you go to a pool at night and you let like all the lights
Oh
that
yeah.
are below the water and it's just illuminating everything. Don't you love that feeling?
Also,
Relatable.
I might be the only one here, but I think I was the only one that wanted some appreciation for dwarves, and we finally got some because there's a new map for it. Snow caves. Dang, that looks cool. Again,
I know.
the lighting is very impressive as usual. At this point, it's just a normal thing to be impressed by the lighting.
I know.
I
There's,
gotta
like,
ask,
there's so many
I
cool
gotta
things
ask
about the
Noise
game.
how he does this.
Yeah, and like all this, Unreal Engine. That's how he makes everything about the game. So
And other than that, aside from the maps, he also added gameplay modifiers so that you may have some more fun with the game. Well, like the 1v1s we can do.
yeah. So
Personally,
like
I
modifiers.
can't wait for the Instagip challenge. Like imagine dropping.
Oh, dude, I'm going to instigate you to the dirt. You watch.
Yeah, exactly.
Yes, no.
Imagine dropping into the game, seeing the other crab in front of you, and then one shot.
For
Relatable.
That would be a huge bro moment memes, but that
yes,
would honestly be pretty funny. There's also
and then
some
they have
other.
this big "You are gone,"
Oh
eliminated
yeah, oh yeah,
by
it does say you are gone. Anyway, we should move on to the survival mode updates. There's still a lot to talk about, so
and this is
I'll.
still yesterday's development update. There's so much stuff that's included. I'm
Yes, I
impressed
know.
every single time I go to read
Please don't remind me of it, or else I get more hyped. Jesus.
these.
It's your turn, I guess, long boy.
There are a lot of technicalities to the survival because again, survival is the mode that he's focusing most about because it's going to be the mode that you go, hey, how do I become crab champion? So survival is going to do that most of the aspect to you because you'll be able to go from island to island through various levels and get lots of loot. It's basically like you picked up a cool gun and you picked up some cool perks that stack with all of your guns. There's just no compromises whatsoever, and you can just get straight to blasting. So I don't really think, yeah, this is too much to cover, but I'll say one thing that Noise loves personally, he just loves to fill his game with perks. Like, I think there's like 150 perks in the wiki so far. Am I right?
No, no. If I remember correctly, we got 70 of them, but Noise is actually planning on getting more than 200 for launch.
Bro, dude, I
Yeah,
know there's
Ooh.
just so many perks. It's like every time you pick up one, it's just so different, and it just really makes your run that unique if there's so many things to choose from. And again, you can stack these, so you can either go for a new one or make one more powerful. So, and there's like common ones, variable ones, epic ones, legendary ones. There's rarities because, of course, who doesn't love to have a legendary perk applied to their common weapon? I know I do.
and then you will still
So,
die by an enemy 250 meters away. That's how it
yup,
works.
exactly. So there's just a lot of stuff. So one thing I do want to talk about is the health chests. So there are a lot of different kinds of chests that you can get currently in the game. And once you defeat a boss, you either have an option to either restore your health or get 50 more max health. So there's just a lot of, yeah, I think there's like normal chests, health chests, definitely greed chests, which were covered in the last development update. Yeah. So
I
there's
think
just
they
like
were, yeah.
I love the ending. I love the ending GIF though. GIF though. Yes, yes, I know, I know. So it's like what would happen if you launched what you know, if you are on Island 99 with hundreds of rockets per shot. That is the glorious result. And
I'll probably put the GIF on the screen just so that everyone can see. Look at that beauty.
Yes,
yeah,
sir.
it looks so cool. So I think that about wraps it up for this development update. There's a whole lot of development updates you can go read either on the Steam page, you can read them on the website when they get updated, of course. And
On the
yeah,
website, yeah, I think it's a bit behind the schedule. It has
yeah, I
like
think he just
one and
finished
two.
the second one yesterday. So he still got update all of his development updates on the website, but it's a work in progress. So if you're probably listening to this maybe a month or two, or maybe about even a few weeks, you'll probably be able to see all of them.
Okay, so I don't think there's anything else to talk about. So
Is there anything anyone else wanted to add about the game?
no, not really.
Mitch, you got anything to say?
Nah.
Yeah,
Nice.
I think I can call it quits. So yeah,
So you want to do the outro spiel?
yeah, I'm just gonna say it. So thank you guys for listening, and in other news, thank you for getting us to at least 40 subscribers with only the first episode. That is insane, and I also have to thank Noise Storm for putting us on the reactions channel. Pretty cool of him. He appreciates the community, something that a lot of developers don't do much nowadays. Fortunately, we have him. Anyway, this has been the Crabcast. If you wanna, if you wanna listen us to more, if you wanna, I can talk. If you want to listen us more, you can subscribe to the channel. Maybe hit the bell. We don't know.
Yeah,
It's your
hit the
choice.
bell.
Hit the bell, dude.
Barn.
Yeah, that's not what the bell sounds like. If you want to see the wiki, it's at crabchampions.fandom.com. If you want to see the Discord server, it's at discord.gg/crabchampions. Again, this has been the Crabcast. We'll see you guys later. Crabs for
Crab.
life.
Yeah, Travos.